Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Dynamic Disc is coming out with a nice disc. This is the first run of the Treason. Numbers on this are 10, 5, -3, 1. Reminds me of another very popular disc with almost the exact same numbers. Are they the same? Are they different? Let's see how they fly. Let's go. Hey guys, Jeremy from Disc Golf Deals USA. Dynamic Disc is finally getting in the easy to throw distance driver game with this new disc called the Treason. Like I said, numbers on this are 10, 5, -3, 1. It's exactly the same numbers as the Pro Gorgon here, 10, 6, -3, 1. Well, we're gonna go a little head to head. Let's see how these two fly. Let's go. All right guys, first off, I gotta say, both of these are purple, so they are very reminiscent of each other. The only main difference I see is the bottom of the Treason is a little bit different than the bottom of the Gorgon, but they both have very similar parting lines, nice and low profile. Feels really good. All right, let's try the Treason first, see how it throws. So I'm just gonna start with a nice flat shot first. There we go. All turn all day long. Yep. All right, now that's exactly what I expect from a disc that had a -3 turn to it. All right, let's compare that to the Gorgon. Yeah, I got that one a little bit higher. You can see the nice turn on it. Beautiful. All right, off the get-go, these are flying almost exactly the same. All right, now the numbers on the Pro Gorgon and the Treason are also the same as another disc, which is the Osprey. So we might throw this one in the mix too. This one is also a 10, 6, -3, 1. All of them are pretty much the same. The only difference is the glide on the Dynamic Disc one is 5, whereas these are 6, but that's just a little tiny difference. So the main reason you're gonna want a disc like this, especially for my arm speeds, is nice long turnover shots, flip up hyzer shots. So that means if I put on a hyzer, it's gonna flip up, push straight, maybe get a little turn to it also. And just like powered down shots in the woods, these things will carve up the woods all day long. Or if you got a slower arm speed, you're gonna be able to go full strength with this and it's gonna be nice and dead straight for you. Honestly, this is a disc for just about every arm speed and they go far too. All right, so let's try putting these on a hyzer. Hyzer flips are one of my favorite shots. Yeah, look at that, pop up to flat, and it does have some stability to finish to the left. All right, that's promising. So that might be our first sign that this might be a touch more stable than my Gorgon. All right, now let's go with the Pro Gorgon. There we go. See how that one flips up more to flat and pushes straight a little longer? Yeah. Now this one's been used a little bit more, so could be slightly more beat in. Now, like I said, let's go with the Osprey. So this is Ken Climo's version of this type of disc. This thing is fantastic, and I love how nice and swirly these things are too. Let's try this one on a hyzer. Yeah, there we go. And then even turns more to the right too. Yes, that right there is one of my favorite shots. Flipping up to flat, getting a slight turn and then finishing dead straight. Those shots are gonna save you strokes. So another thing I love the Treason, the Gorgon, and the Osprey for are learning how to do a forehand shot. Being able to throw something a little flat and getting a nice S turn to it, or maybe even a little anhyzer, working on a turnover shot with it too. And you guys all know my pop-up hyzer flip shots. These should be really good for forehand. So let's do a forehand test. All right, Treason feels pretty good in the hand. So let's do a little bit of a hyzer and we're gonna run right at this basket, see how it handles a forehand. Oh wow, held that hyzer a lot longer than I thought. All right, so that's the second time that this behaved a little bit more stable than the Pro Gorgon. All right, that's interesting. All right, now let's try the Pro Gorgon on a same line. There we go. Definitely popped up to flatter a lot longer. Had a nice finish to it. Yeah, so this Treason and the Gorgon, it might come down to, at this point, the fact that I've thrown the Gorgon more than the Treason. So it's a little bit more beat in, might just push a little bit further. I guarantee you, if we give this Treason a couple tree hits, they might be about the same. So just keep that in mind. All right, now let's try the Osprey. Same line. Yeah, there we go. Getting a lot more turn out of the Osprey. Yeah, there we go. All right, so if I had to put the stability mark on all these, we would say the Osprey's less stable. The Pro Gorgon is kind of in the middle between these three. And then the Treason's at the top as far as overstable to least stable. Does that make sense? All right, all the disc golf police are out there getting ready to type some comments. So yeah, when we talk about stability, it's always confusing because when we say something's more stable, what we're saying is actually something is more overstable. But yeah, technically stability means a tendency to go to flat. So thanks for the comments below. But yeah, we get it. We all know in the disc golf world, when you say something's more stable, we're actually really saying something's more overstable. All right, final shot we're gonna do here with the Treason is we're gonna do a nice subtle turnover shot, try to end up close to that basket. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna throw it, try to give it enough height that this thing should turn over, drift, and finish near the basket. All right, let's see who can get the closest. Treason's up first. Oh man, is that good. Wow. All right, definitely threw that lower than I thought, but man, that's why I love discs like this. Start it to the left, get it to finish a little bit to the right. That is money, especially in the woods. All right, now let's try the Gorgon. Again, this one is definitely less stable, so I got to give it a little bit more height to get the same results. There we go, and it's still flipping way more. Yeah, all right, Pro Gorgon, just way flippier than the Treason. All right, and then the Osprey is definitely the flippier out of the three. So I'm gonna start this more to the left, give it a little bit more height. Yeah, there we go, that's a good line. Oh, hook in there. Love it. Okay, if you're a backhand dominant player and you just don't have a forehand shot, flippy discs like these, they're gonna give you that shape. Starting something to the left, finishing to the right. These discs are great for it. All right guys, thanks for tuning in. So we do have these Treasons first run available at Disc Golf Deals right now. It is a fun disc, definitely a little bit more stable than the Pro Gorgons. Maybe a better comp would be some of the other Gorgons like the ones in the Star or Champion Plastic. But yeah, what a fun disc. I mean, really good for hyzer flip ups, but it still had some finish to it. So the stability might be a little bit closer to -2, 1, but who knows? We got to hit a couple trees with these first. And just to let you know, this is 173 grams, so not quite max weight. All right guys, well, if you're looking for a Treason or Osprey or maybe even a Gorgon, these are all great, fantastic discs. I would recommend for just about any arm speed. We got them over at Disc Golf Deals USA. Until I see you guys next time, peace out.